It's Week 13 of the 2026 season, and all eyes are on the Jaguars' towering tight end. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Jags and the Cowboys, and it comes your way next.
It is time for football
on Madden Football
as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Good to be in the booth with Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Greg, this is a passing league. You know that from your days. It's evolved even more into a game in the air. And boy, do we have a couple of quarterbacks who know all about moving their team via the pass.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see this ball thrown early and often throughout the game. And anyone who loves offensive football, this is certainly a treat. And you said it, Mike. This league has turned more and more with each passing season into a passing league. If you can't throw, if you can't generate points through the air and explosive.
Here is Cam Little, ready to get this thing started. And off we go from Jacksonville. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
Coming off a loss last time out, I think the #1 goal today, Mike, is he needs to make a bigger impact on the outcome of today's game. Last week, he was not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it was really just a modest performance. He was okay. Well, okay at the quarterback position is not a winning formula week in and week out in the NFL. They need him to be a difference maker. They need him to be a dynamic playmaker. He's capable of all those things, and if we can get that level of play out of him today, I think they can expect a different result than last week.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. That is Josh Hines-Allen from his defensive end spot to record the sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Prescott will get this out quickly to Lamb. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
They pick up a nice chunk play there through the air on 3rd down, but it's not quite enough to move the chains. Now the question is, how aggressive is this head coach willing to be as he tries to extend this drive? And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft, it's Trevor Lawrence.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games, and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
2nd down, Lawrence. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's Dak Prescott and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. On 1st and 10, Prescott. A quick slant taken by Lamb. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Prescott now. A short throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out, and the defense has it.
Mike, we hear that term run.
And remember now, so that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. This pass right side caught by Lamb. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll throw again. Dak. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. To the air again. Prescott. And the reception for Chris Godwin. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Again, Prescott to the air. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. This one off the upright. He had the distance, but it's no good. And this will stay a 3-point game.
Mike, I'll tell you, off his foot, I thought he had it the entire way. I mean, sometimes you get lucky and the ball kind of kicks in off the upright, but other times you don't. In this case, the upright sent it right back.
1st and 10. Davis heading in motion. On 1st down, Lawrence. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
Here's a 2nd and 9. On the ground, it is the rookie from Wisconsin. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
2nd and a yard.
At the Cowboys' 20-yard line.
Now Lawrence. Quickly to the outside and complete. And the Jags are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Gabe Davis, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd and goal. They'll run the toss with Bigsby. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge, drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss. They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jaguars will tie the game at 3 apiece.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On the play fake, Dak. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. That is caught! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line.
1st and goal, Dallas.
Here's a run. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense. And they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different.
And he is going to go down. They sack him to end the 1st quarter. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So, a field goal apiece here in that 1st quarter. 3-all is the score. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This a 31-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 6-3 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Jaguars offense and Terry McLaurin heading out onto the field. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strange.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Lawrence will give it to Bigsby. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Micah Parsons on the tackle. Here now, 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He locates his receiver. That's Perry. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Still first down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. To throw is Lawrence. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
3rd and a yard. Now here's Lawrence. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds just past the marker. The ball was in the proper place for a new set of downs. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Bigsby. He'll get about 2. Paris Leofau there on the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Davis going in motion. Lawrence now on 2nd down. That's into the hands of Gabe Davis. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They've converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3. They'll try and run here with Bigsby.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This one from 41 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jaguars will tie the game at 6.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. The drive will start on the ground. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. 2nd down and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Pass brought in by Ferguson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. On play action, here's Dak. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Davis heading in motion. A first down throw for Lawrence. Open man is Davis. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On the handoff, this is Bigsby. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
On 3rd down, they go with Bigsby. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Cowboys offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Play fake. Prescott. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a 1st down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be brought down at the 45. This time it's the veteran Eric Armstead on the tackle. 2nd down, Prescott gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's 1st and 10. Now Prescott. A short throw caught by Ferguson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Pistol now for Prescott. That's to Ferguson once again. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Here comes 3rd and 6. In motion, Lamb. On 3rd down, Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This will be from 56 yards away. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys get 3 here late in the 1st half to take the lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Jags offense back onto the field for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Throwing is Lawrence. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 3rd down and 9.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards.
Now Lawrence. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. Here's their punter now, as he is on to punt for Jacksonville. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Dak Prescott set to take over again. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. A 1st down throw for Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They send Godwin in motion. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their 2nd. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Lawrence now. That caught by Davis. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. That's McLaurin open on the left side. Talk about a volume receiver. That's his 90th catch of the season, and he gives his team a 1st down. On 1st down, Lawrence. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good, the hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Prescott now. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The 1st half has come to an end. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. There's Trevor Lawrence as he and the Jaguars get set for their next drive. And the numbers will show he's been one of the top quarterbacks in the league all season long, right up there among the leaders in passing yards. They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
In motion comes Thomas. 2nd down, Lawrence. That pass taken in by McLaurin. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll run with Bigsby. He will have a Jaguars 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Lawrence going to keep this himself. And he'll take this forward for about 5.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
A run up the middle with Bigsby. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
That's complete on the tight end screen. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Jaguars ready to punt this one away, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. The Cowboys offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. This one complete to Atwell. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Here's a run going left. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Left side to Godwin. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That is caught. He got Godwin.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Cowboys. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play. The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback, but the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And now it's 4th down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This one from just under 50 yards. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend their third-quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck at the line of scrimmage, and generally taking this offense out of its flow. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. We're all set to kick this one away, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. To the left side, caught by Lamb. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, here's Dak. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Really impressive job by the quarterback to stay in there. He knew that hit was coming in the pocket, but he held it just long enough to let his receiver win versus man coverage and deliver that ball on target. Any quarterback in the league, Mike, at this level can operate when things are clean. But when you have guys bearing down on you, can you hold it a little bit longer? Because if not, the timing of the play just doesn't work out.
Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And that will lead to a 2nd down. They'll throw again. Dak. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Again, Prescott to the air. This pass right side, caught by Lamb.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
On the ground, it is Bigsby to start this drive. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Lawrence. Now a screen set up for Bigsby. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking them down for a loss. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's close to the 1st down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1. Play action now. Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Dak. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Prescott. He's got it at about the 8. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Prescott now. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
Well, you know, Mike, if I had to guess, I'd say that's probably not what they had in mind when they called that play, but those guys on defense, it felt like they knew what was coming from the start, and they got to him in a hurry.
To the goal line and in. 2-2 Atwell. Touchdown, Dallas. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Prescott leading the Cowboys to the line for this 2-point try. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Jaguars offense ready for this next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. That pass taken in by McLaurin.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
That's to McLaurin. They connect again. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4. Putting the tight end in motion. A 1st down throw for Lawrence. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 33-yard line.
Here's Lawrence. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. 3rd and long. To throw is Lawrence. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. So it'll bring up 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And that is not going to work. Incomplete. And they turn it over on downs. Now give on the ground. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
There's that man again, another catch. He brings it down to the 5-yard line, but now it is 3rd and goal. That is caught by the tight end, Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. This will be returned from the 2. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The home team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. On 1st down, Lawrence. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. second down, Lawrence. On target, got it to McLaurin. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Play action now. It's Lawrence. And this ball incomplete on third down. Only need a yard, and it's fourth down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll get this forward only to about the 32-yard line. They'll stick with him again. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a first down. Up the middle they go. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And that is incomplete. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This from 34 yards. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys add on to their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. And that ball incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Tight end going in motion here. Lawrence now on 2nd down. And that'll be caught by the running back, Bigsby. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They back